everyone, it's Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so things were starting to already heat up. From the very first episode, it was already quite intense, but with the previous episode of Vinland Saga, episode 2, that is, yeah, we find out that the dude, what was his name? F something. The dude who came looking for Thor's, who now we find out was the leader of the army in the northern seas. Okay, there's so much info that I'm missing right now in my head, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, we find out that Thor's they wanted him back so that they could kill him. I mean, it was slightly obvious that that's what was gonna happen, but at the same time it wasn't, because they made it look like they wanted Thor's back so that they could join the Danish army and fight against the English, but then they're just hoping to kill him off in the middle of all the drama that's going on. So yeah, so we go right into it, and then we also see a bit about Thor's son, so Thorfinn, right, who already has like kind of a bloodlust since, you know, his young age. And I thought that was interesting to see how they show Vikings culture of what it means to be a warrior, and I really have trouble accepting it like that, because they're not talking about being violent for, you know, for a purpose. Like, they're not talking about going to war so that they could protect, I don't know, oppressed people or something like that, but it's more like that's what they take pride in, them being warriors, them being able to fight in wars. And I don't know, I just have so much difficulty wrapping my head around it. But as a sociologist, and also someone who studied anthropology, it's so fascinating to see how that's so intrinsic to their being, that culture is so intrinsic to their being, that they're more or less defined by it, you know? And one of you guys left me a comment saying, like, yeah, for Vikings, if you were to tell them, like, oh, I hope you die of old age, that would be an insult. So yeah, so those things, I really like how accurate the anime seems so far. So far, I have no idea about what's going to happen later, but so far it just seems like they're portraying cultural aspects really well, really strongly. Having said all that, let's watch episode 3. So I was hoping to catch up with the anime schedule that's going on at the moment, but I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stick to my own schedule. So I'm not gonna do a double reaction. I'm just going to upload the 4th reaction next week and so forth. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Also, the animation is so beautiful, like the sceneries and stuff. We already saw this in the last episode. Oh yeah, I forgot that entire aspect of them hunting. He abandoned us. That seems a bit rude. I really want to visit Iceland. Ooh, yikes. 5 extra? Why? Oh wow, did he try to scare him? But the other dude didn't even flinch. What the hell? Loser! Bro, all the wine! Oh. Loki. Was there already a dead body there, or did the spirit kill that person? No, if the spirit killed that person, there would be sounds, right? I'm so confused. What's going on? We'll skip the opening. And oh, I'm so annoyed about what's gonna happen now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And by so annoyed, I mean that, him walking into a trap. Oh no, he's gonna die, isn't he? The dude was trying to court her, so sad. Oh no, not him too. Oh. Oh, they're all in love with her. Okay. I really hope they last more than a few days. Where's Thorfinn? Boy, don't you see that she likes you? Oh, because he already probably knows. he also is trying to avoid war anyway, so makes sense. He's probably mad at his dad for not taking him with him. I hadn't thought of that. My lord. Yeah, those are huge ass roars. Oh, so Thor's rowing is like probably equal to more than 5 people. Oh, that's gonna be difficult to like maintain. I was just thinking if someone's seasick. This idiot! This kid! Why? I should have known. He probably has like a personal grudge. I like that this guy thinks everything through. No! Poor kid. Oh, but he's... This kid is like going to be the death of everybody on that boat, on that ship, on that ship. Crazy, huh? Anyone out there who enjoys sailing? Excuse me? Probably horrible. Dude! Bro, to be careful. The way he's... holding her like that. Good for you, Helga. Oh, I just got goosebumps. I haven't really explored Northern Europe much, so this is cool to see it here. And then maybe if I visit, it would be fun to go to all these places. I didn't know how difficult rowing was until one of my roommates, she rows. Not really for competitions much, but sometimes. And she's a tiny girl. Oh shoot, what's going on? Is there an ambush? What's this about? They blocked it off. Oh, is it? No, it's him. Wait, is he a pirate? And he already knew that they would stop there? Oh, he's getting his sword. Oh. Skeleton. He landed there already. Damn. He's not even taking out his sword yet. Oh! That ended quickly. So, I really liked what he said to Ari about the killing thing. How he said, don't say it so lightly, but it's so heartbreaking to see that. Like, you could also see it in his face, right? That it was breaking his heart to actually hand over. You don't call that a sword, do you? What do you call that? It's not a knife either. But, you know, the big knife, small sword, to Thorfinn. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a major thing in the anime where I don't know for how long Thors is gonna be alive, but I can imagine that he's gonna beat himself up for being the person who at the end had to hand over the thing to Thorfinn. It's so sad, but it's really beautiful to see how he grew as a person. Like that's something, talking about like cancel culture, I always think about this. Um, I feel like we should all accept the fact that so many of us have grown up in really toxic environments. And I'm not saying that this is true for everybody, but it is true for most people in the world. Like when we grew up, we did not really value or know the value of other people's culture, or we didn't really think about how our words could hurt others, or we maybe just thought that we were superior to others. And I would say that this is true for a lot of people, or maybe majority of the world, but it doesn't mean that we cannot grow. Like I, for example, when I think about it, I feel like I was so ignorant when I was younger, and now I've grown so much. And of course it's I had to put in the effort. I had to unlearn, all the difficult things. But I'm glad that I did. So I like to believe that people are capable of change. Of course, I don't mean that you just keep forgiving someone if they don't change even after they've had the time to grow, but I do think that it is possible for people to grow. And now talking about Thor's here, how, for him, at one point in his life, all he cared about was war, all he cared about was battle. All he cared about was having a son who probably could, join him and the army and their leader. And it's so interesting to see how he grew out of that. I mean, in this particular case, I wouldn't say if it's right or wrong, but there are many cases where there's a right or wrong. But in this case, yeah, I would definitely say I'm glad that it affected the way that he treats his family. Like, he had no idea how to care for his kids before he had a child, but then I'm glad that changed. So that's definitely a positive growth. I don't know about him changing his mind about war, whether that's positive or negative, but we'll see about that. Anyway, my point is, I like the fact that he talks about that growth that he had, and that too so candidly. Yeah, it was also cute the way that he told Helga, like, please tell Thorfinn, and it was so difficult for him to say, like, okay, please tell him I love him, or please tell him I will return. Helga was like, it's okay, you're trying your best, I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, so that was really cute. Also, it's really nice. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so that was it for this episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.